You want to know what's crazy? How I'm single, I have a boyfriend, and I'm gay.
She's the complete package of problems no man wants to deal with. And to top it all off, she's covered in tattoos, which makes it even worse. Today we're looking at, she wanted to be single, got tattoos, filed for divorce. His response shocked her. Before we get started, give this video a like, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications. Your support keeps this channel going. Let's get into it.
I'm 31, getting a divorce, and people are asking what's the real reason I wanted out. I wasn't happy. Like, I was not getting the type of love that I needed, and I'm guessing my ex also wasn't receiving the type of love they needed because we were just slowly drifting apart. Like, we were just not on the same path, I guess. We both wanted different things for what our life looked like. Like, I moved to the woods, she moved from a city to a different city. Like, we just wanted different things. She also had a career change that obviously I support, like anything she wanted to do, but I think it was something that would affect both of our lives and how we were already living. It wasn't a lifestyle I wanted to live, to be honest. We tried to do long distance through her going to school and, you know, getting into her new career change. But during that time, I think is really when it settled in that we definitely wanted different things, and we were not talking as much. We were not communicating the way we had used to communicate. And when we saw each other, like, I felt like the love was just different. Like, we loved each other, but we were not in love with each other. So after seeing her, I brought it up and I was like, I don't think we're in love. And then we decided to get a divorce.
Stop it. Get some help.
I'm getting divorced, and you're asking, why are we getting divorced? I don't feel like I have to share, obviously, but I thought, why not? Let's talk about it. Especially for other people who are, like, maybe getting divorced so you don't feel so alone or whatever. So I'm going to talk about it just a little bit, not too much details. All in all, we are amicably getting divorced. I was the one that brought it up. I felt like she was over it as well. Like, she was just over the marriage. We both were, I would say, going through this for like about a year, and we were growing apart, I would say is the best way to describe it. We were just going in different directions in life and like what we wanted and who we were becoming. She moved out of state in November, and then I decided not to go. So that was already kind of like a clear sign, like I didn't want to go there. And I moved even further away than where I originally was. We weren't planning to get divorced then, but I don't know, it was a sign, like I didn't want to be there. We were just going to do long distance, and I ended up moving even further away. And then through that distance, it was just kind of like clear the effort was not there. I will say from either side, the effort was just not there. We were just not interested in making a big enough effort to make it work anymore. The biggest reason was we were growing apart. Like I said, it's amicable. We're going to be friends. We've been talking here and there, coordinating things. I'd say we talked maybe like every 2 weeks so far since we've decided to get divorced. Obviously there's like logistics that we're mostly talking about, and then like small little catch-ups. And she also did see my video about me pegging a man, and she thought it was funny. So we're on good terms there too. It's not ideal, obviously, like no one wants to get a divorce, but at the end of the day, I think we both are happier since deciding this. Yeah, I mean, I've definitely cried. I've had hard days, but I am happier after making that decision. I think it's what we both needed, and we were just not doing it for so long. Like I said, I think we've been really seriously thinking about this for about a year.
I'm 31, getting a divorce, and the worst part about getting divorced is you're not getting fucked regularly. That being said, I did get hit recently, hit, not fucked. I literally got hit in the kneecaps by like an 80-pound dog at the dog park. And in a way, it was very similar to being fucked. I went flying into the air. My glasses flew off one direction. My shoes went in another. I ended face down, ass up in the dirt. In that moment, face down in the dirt, I really felt like I got fucked. My 31-year-old knees cannot tell the difference between getting hit by a dog and getting fucked. So
cocaine is a hell of a drug.
I have to say, this woman is quite the experiment. You have to understand that she's clearly not the kind of woman most men would see as wife material. To be clear, she's married to another woman, so according to their own logic, they should understand each other better. But as Robert Peterson once said, a relationship will never work when two neurotic people are together. The reality is that relationships between women have been reported to have higher rates of domestic violence than relationships between men. They also have higher divorce rates and often report more challenges in therapy than heterosexual couples. On top of that, just look at her arms and chest, covered in tattoos. And now she wants to get back out there and start dating men.
So I just turned 40, and I kid you not that like every relationship that I'm aware of with all of my friends who are married, they're all getting divorced. Like, they're all getting divorced. And I don't know if it's just the age we're at or like this. Everyone is getting divorced. Mind you, I have never been married. And the more that I see like how this stuff is ending up, the more I'm like, should we even be like doing this anymore? Like, should we be doing like weddings and getting married? Because everyone I know is getting divorced. All the people who got married in high school or their later 20s, they're all getting divorced. There's not a single one. Well, okay, I take that back. There's one couple I know that is still married, and I think will stay married. I don't think that they will get divorced, but that's like 1 out of 15. Everyone else is getting divorced. I genuinely like, I don't know if I want to, I don't know if I want to check that on my list. I don't know if that's something I even want to do because everybody is getting divorced.
Oh, hell no!
you want the full story? So let's go. A couple weeks ago, I pegged a man after filing for divorce, and you want to hear the story on how it happened. So on my profile, I put that I'm getting divorced. I'm literally just here for validation, to hear that someone thinks I'm pretty, and I don't know, for some messy fun. So I meet this guy, honestly, like within the first day, and he's like, let's go get drinks. I say, okay. He's nice. We go get drinks. We're just blabbering about whatever. Like, we're talking about crazy shit we've done. We're talking about things we haven't done. We're talking about anything and everything because it's just so casual. Like, we're not like on an actual date, like we're not here to like get married. Not doing that again. Yikes. So we get on topic of like sexual things that we haven't tried. And he says, I've never been pegged. And I'm like, what do you want to try? And he's like, yeah, let's do it. And I'm like, okay, let's do it. So I text my friends that this person is coming over because I actually have the things to do that because I've been married to a woman for 5 years, So I got, the necessary tools to accomplish the job. So I text all my friends like this person's info so that I don't get, killed or whatever. And we go and do the thing. Craziest part of it all is the first one that I used. He said he like didn't feel it, which I do. Okay, so I do and don't understand because I'm like, for your first time, like anything up there, you should be able to feel. Like, that's crazy. But also the one that I used was really squishy and soft because I thought that's what we would need to use. So I don't know, maybe this is this guy's thing and he actually has been pegged a million times. I have no idea. But it was an adventure for me nonetheless. We do the deed and then that was that. It was as easy as simple as that. And honestly, we've been like sending each other memes and stuff and it's been super casual and funny. And like, he's actually a great guy, super funny. And like, we both got what we needed out of it. And that was that. Now we're friends. Would I do it again? Probably not. It's not really my thing. Like, to each their own, and that one's just not for me. I did go on another date where I had to tell a grown man what no means, if you want to hear about that.
God damn it! You can't make this shit up!
If all your friends are getting divorced, the first thing I'd do is stop hanging out with them. Apparently, they're bad luck. The reality is that marriage isn't what it used to be. Today, a lot of women get married for the financial stability a man provides and to show their families that they're married. You know what else hurts marriages these days? How expensive weddings have become and how demanding many women are about them. The more expensive the wedding, the faster the divorce seems to come. And now we can see she's about to go live the wild life, trying a little bit of everything. Gentlemen, women like this never seem to learn the first time. They have to go through the same painful lessons over and over before they finally change.
Women.
Marriage is not the flex it used to be. And I say this because almost every marriage that I am aware of in my friend group and my friends groups, they're all getting divorced. I made a video about this and the comments are all kind of saying the same thing. I think most of us were raised on the idea that like marriage was the end goal. But in today's society, like, does it even make sense to get married anymore? Like, let's really face it. I think in the past, marriage was a thing of necessity, right? When you remove like the religious aspect and those types of things, I think marriage was for necessity. In today's age, the necessity doesn't exist the way it did before. And I don't think marriage is the flex that it used to be. I think more and more people are realizing, one, getting married early in a life probably isn't the best idea. I don't think you know who you are. You're still trying to figure it out. Two, the financial aspects that I think people used to tote marriage being good for don't necessarily exist anymore, especially on the woman's side of things. So I don't necessarily know if marriage is the flex it used to be.
Why do I want to be messy and spill all my secrets? You probably could have guessed it because I think we all saw it coming, but I'm getting a divorce. I know. Take a moment, sit down. No, I'm just kidding. We all saw it coming. It has been about a month fully of us. It's like a little over a month of us deciding to get a divorce. I initiated the conversation, but I feel like it was pretty mutual because I totally think she was over it like a long time ago and just didn't say it. So anyways, okay, moving on. Let's talk about my messy tea because why not spill the fucking tea, you know? It's my tea and I can spill my tea if I want to. I always think the best way to get over someone is to get under someone. And instead of getting under someone, I got on top of someone. I pegged a man. Was this in the plans? No. Literally no, not at all. It was just kind of a conversation that came up on a date that I went on. My profile was like, look, I'm not looking for anything serious. And so we were just like blabbering about whatever. And he's like, I never tried that. And I was like, okay, let's fucking go. I never tried it either. Now, was it my favorite thing to do in the world? No. But I'm glad I had that experience. And did it give me a little giggle? It did. I went on a few more dates. Some men, some women. And then I deleted the app. I was over it. I met, honestly, 3 really great people. The guy I pegged, another guy, and a girl. Great people, got all of their numbers. But everyone else that I hung out with, and I did hang out with quite a few people, the rest were just trash. So anyways, that's my tea. Hope you enjoyed. I think being messy after getting divorced or during getting divorced is a good thing for your soul. Get out there and be messy. Spreading love and mess.
Marriage didn't collapse on its own. It was systematically dismantled. No-fault divorce removed the consequences of breaking the contract. The 50-50 asset split made leaving a marriage financially attractive. Alimony, child support, government benefits. Every new policy made walking away more profitable. And incentives drive behavior. On top of that, there's an entire industry that realized single women spend more money. Brands aren't empowering anyone. They're selling loneliness packaged as freedom. In the end, she pays for it with credit card debt, and society pays for it with broken families. And the woman in this video is the final product of that system, freshly divorced, back on a dating app the very same day, sleeping with the first guy who invited her out for drinks, proudly saying she was being messy, as if chaos were some kind of virtue. No direction, no standards, no purpose. Going from one bed to another and calling it experience. That's how the story ends for many women who believed freedom without consequences was real, until they run into the wall. And gentlemen, the wall doesn't forgive. We've reached the end of the video. But before you go, here are 2 questions for you. Why do you think lesbian couples have higher divorce rates than male couples if they've removed men from the equation? Do you think today's legal system encourages women to get divorced instead of working on their marriages? If you enjoyed this video, give it a like, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications. Your support means a lot to us and motivates us to keep creating more content. Stay tuned for the next video on the wall.